Yes, I don't know na kwaba. Edo ba platform we so host na Ay3ka. And I want me abo nimpu. I don't know. Se see your fan yedu si e ya Trica ho nsem na do reporter yet tell say Trica. Nyame amfa fi obetimi atwa be 50 years e wo prison. Ahin. State yet nsem nyina e bro black rastans no e din community no so de now.
Why Mahama has forgiven but cannot forget to be savage attacks. Whoa! Now, John Dramani Mahama is a very fine president. John Dramani Mahama is a man that the whole of Africa is hailing right now. He's been able to have a full grasp of the economy, having rescued it from the days of nonchalance and irresponsible behavior in the 8 years of Nana Addo and Bawumia. He came back. Many were those who said he was going to perform worse. Prophets even prophesied that the cedi was going to even dwindle the more against the dollar because Mahama, the incompetent dead goat, was coming back into the presidency. But Mahama had a game plan. Mahama was ready for action. Oh my God. Within weeks of being in power, the cedi started getting a lot of respect from the dollar. Prices of commodities started to also go down. The Mahama government was beginning to show signs of resurrecting the dead economy. Oh my God. Many Ghanaians started talking about a third term for him already. At the time, he had categorically told Ghanaians, listen, I am not here for that. Ghanaians have given me 1 term. It is Ghanaians I'm serving. Ghanaians are my bosses. Until they decide to do whatever they want to do with me, I am just here for 1 term, and that is it. That is what the Constitution says according to my understanding. This is John Dramani Mahama. Now, before Mahama became president again, he was president 1 time, and then he became president after his boss, John Evans Atta Mills, passed on whilst on the seat of the president. Our only sitting president who passed on. So Mahama took on for a few months just to complete the tenure, and he went ahead to win the elections and become president. Right after that, many Ghanaians said no. They did not enjoy his presidency. The economy was hard. There was corruption. So Mahama and his government got booted out. When he was leaving power, he left us with a message. And he told us simply that the work that I have done shall live to be testimonialized to. Can I repeat that word? My brother, the work that I have done, the work that has been delivered by me and my government will be a testimony to many after I am gone. It didn't take long. Nana Addo's government started getting a very big slap on the face. The economy started going bad, especially after the first term. Corruption was all over the place. And then we had COVID striking hard. Many were those who were running to hospitals, and a lot of those hospitals were built by Mahama. And then they got to understand what Mahama meant by the work that I have done will live to be a testimony to many. Oh my God. Come here. Now, my brother, my sister, this is John Dramani Mahama. We booted him out. After 8 years, he started campaigning, and the arrogant people in power chewed him like chichinga. Some called him the dead goat. Many called him the incompetent Mahama. Some called him Papano. Others called him names that we cannot repeat on a decent channel like this. Now, one of the predators of the NPP government was Chairman Wontumi. Bernard, Ay3ka, Bosiakon. This is the guy we're talking about. He made a lot of painful allegations against Mahama. He called him a pedophile. He called him a rapist. And he said that he had secretly married the woman who became his vice president. And I'm talking about Professor Jane Nana. My brother, my sister. He said Mahama and the woman were secretly married and were engaged in extramarital affairs, hidden to the public. Chairman Wontumi said a lot of nasty things. Today he's busily apologizing. But Mahama has forgiven as the Christian that he is. Information reaching me from the grapevine. Mahama is focused on his mandate. If Chairman Wuntumi's issue comes up, he says one thing. I have forgotten about Chairman Wontumi, forgiving him, but some of the things that he said about me, only time can erase the pain. Yes, for Chairman Wontumi, as a Christian, I've forgiven him. All the unsubstantiated things he said about me, he's forgiven. But the wounds that he inflicted on my sensitive flesh are still taking time to heal. I do not have any malice against him. I'm not looking forward to retaliating. I am just looking forward to the healing of the wounds. And only time will heal the wounds. Chairman Wontumi has apologized time and again, and he's still apologizing. We all remember that infamous apology that he gave to Mahama. What did he say in that apology? Watch this.
Michiano, he's our president. Abra na ope no dear. That's Abreno. Na ya dea. I was a me ye juma at the mommy party. Sisia ye yine dear. Anya dea on wa crow baby. Na Michiano Mechiano. Michiano Mechiano. Na masa akachen say. Minim sadia akufuado. A handy over to no. Minim says so no so be handy over at the Amabawumia. Our 2029 no one also be handy over at the Amano. Na me kanso so a me wo me wo the right to say that because Abra Yura Kufo only Yura Rollins a pre 1996 na 2000 onko bio no or handy over edema Yura Kufo Abra Yura Tamas only Yura Kufo a pre 2000 204 na 28 onko bio no Yura Kufo handy over edema Yura Tamas uwu ne yare kanipa ho enyina nim de esi 2016 Abra 2012 Abra Sansana oye president ntino he maintain and 2016 Akufo-Addo abaye Yewura Mahama handi over to Yewura Akufo-Addo and Yewura Mahama esane Yewura Akufo-Addo sa compete election 2020 election 2024 Yewura Akufo-Addo nkobio or handi over edema Yewura Mahama and election 2024 aye Yewura Babud Bawumia and ne Yewura Mahama a contest here until election 2028 onko bio no let's say election 2028 Yewura Mahama will hand over at the ama Yewura Babud Bawumia we ni ahotoso sonko a ewo ema ye ewo politics no mu a ye betimi di agina so e de akasa say yenim say election 2028 no MPP ne be the President Mahama will hand over to MPP or Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia.
Now be pan for bibi a kan tia na.
Oh, say ye ni pai. Say ye ni pai. Edru da bia yenson say smaka bibi atia no a wobɛka sɛ deɛ ɛnyɛ na nyɛ ɛna deɛ ɛyɛ nso na ɛyɛ nti ɛno deɛ menso nsen afutuo na menso kyɛ mepo akyɛw nso so wɔte asɛ nti sɛ mayɛ biribi a mmɔfa soɔ mu ne adwene mu yes mɛka sɛ I'm sorry yes mɛka sɛ I'm sorry thank you.
Is this not an arrogant guy with no common sense? Look at him. At the time he granted this interview, Mahama was president. Look at how he went about politicking instead of rendering an apology for inflicting so many painful incisions on the sensitive skin of the first gentleman of the land. Did you hear him? Those of us who don't speak Akan, he started by saying, you know what? I am not beyond advice and I'm not beyond apologies. If I have done anything wrong, and remember it's an if, in my grammar class, I was taught that apologies must not come with ifs and buts. Ifs and buts, no way. If I have done anything wrong to the president, I will say I am sorry. My brother, my sister, somebody who says that he's not beyond advice. Now I am going to be telling you something that nobody is able to tell you. My brother, my sister, Chairman Wood to me went ahead to talk about the fact that he is hearing that Mahama might be trying to go for a third term, but he's trying to talk to him to hand over after 2028.
Yes, arafo. Yen free nsem we so Ay3ka ma ne hunu. Yen tie ne ekwe.
Trica. Right now, the lawyer updates to say some custom could share US government on September nomination and Trica become 50 years to 60 years imprisonment because evidence now FBI to get on back on charges. I know yet day. It's a money case in complex case. It's a Trica lawyer and say or requested for extra time or wait to get that evidence or who defended Trica. We are my judge John Adams are approved the person 25th of this month. I guess yeah. I'm not nice case no. Theคนsaid the
Yes, arafo na say asam no aye critical Ay3ka ebetimi aspend be 50 years say ebo no ehu obi ama ne mpa bo munya de ha na de djuma de besim do obi ara se besia bi makra mo bye bye.